Hi there, this is Don Ross, and this video is directed to Siwoo Lee. And I just want to congratulate you on your wonderful job. I watched your video, and your performance and your composition are both really great. So I understand that you won Best Composition Award at Morris Fingerpicking Day, and that's a wonderful achievement. You deserve it for sure. I was really impressed with many things about your performance and about the piece. The tune itself, you know, it's got that kind of minor jazz blues kind of approach. It's a very American sounding tune, which is really interesting coming from Eastern Asia to hear how much of a strong influence American R&B has had. But in a way, it's also not surprising. It's ended up being one of the world's most popular styles of music. But also your ability to translate it really well into a solo fingerstyle piece is very impressive. Like I say, it's not just good playing, but it's very effective writing. First off, your command of the instrument is really impressive. You have a great way of incorporating bass lines and melody lines and very strong harmony all in the same package, which is a real strength, not only as a player, but also as a composer. When I compose music, I try to think in terms of orchestration. So I try to think of the guitar as like a small orchestra where you can play bass lines and melody lines and inner voices to create a really strong structure. Now in your piece, I was really impressed by all of those things. You have great command of walking bass line. You also create really strong rhythm, and you use compositional tricks like incredible chord voicings to create a real beautiful picture with your music. As far as ways to develop your style, I would say keep going in this direction. It's very strong. Maybe my only little suggestion would be this use of the backbeat slap. You know, it works, but it's one of those things that I find is so everywhere now that when people start to use the backbeat slap like that, I start thinking that maybe there would be perhaps another way of creating rhythm on the guitar, maybe with more sort of bottom end thumping on the body of the guitar, or other kinds of effects you can do with your left hand where you create more of a slap with the left hand and it's not always this chick sound. But that's a very small suggestion. I really have very little to offer in terms of ways to improve your playing or your writing, because they're both at a very high level. So I would just say continue on with the direction you're taking. Keep developing it. Listen to a lot of music. Don't just listen to guitar players. Listen to all kinds of music. Obviously, I think you're doing that because it seems like you have a very strong sense of kind of jazz library that has been composed, that you're listening to and that you're being influenced by, and those are great things because jazz harmonic language is very strong, very interesting, very effective for writing, especially for solo guitar. I think it's a really good direction to go. Keep in mind is that when you're an artist, when you're a musician, you run up against boundaries and barricades all the time. People not paying attention enough to what you're trying to do, or maybe discouraging you from pursuing music as potentially as a career. I fortunately come from a background where I was very strongly encouraged by my family to pursue music, which is, I know, unusual in most cultures. Most people want their kids to do something that has a little more stability to it. But for me, the life of the artist is a very happy one, very interesting one. I've gotten to see the world. And I think through your music, you can have a very strong positive effect on people. So I would encourage you to continue along that path, because your music makes me feel very positive feelings, very happy feelings. And I think that you can continue to share that joy with other people. So it makes it really worth it. So continue on your path. You're doing really well. And congratulations.